conscious-based poet, so I like to talk about emotion.
Like a scrape to raw flesh as I shelter my own tears like scabs ever wet.
Even if you wear your emotions, pull them away.
Emotions demand for me to be dismissed, and I just want to get my point across without a lecture turning to a
Published.
Wet. Sips on the fields type of thirst.
Amused by the hues of tonight's lights, in color came sound. Waves of music painted a picture. Petrified of the possibilities that fall besides in a life like this one. In other words, I had no words, just liquor. Listen, I was never more ready than to have fun with my own cup, get right, pouring our own cup, sharing the vibe. We should all know a place and our time. Easy way to start the night. In the casa with the amigos, chilling with the crown. For you as the energy is, all in one trio and absolutes, I was that I could have been tripping. Usually hanging out, getting connected gives me the fright. It triggers nostalgia of those moments of something isn't right. It was like you had to look at it from the side eye. And I have to say, the night truly ended well. That's the point that remains beside. Now for the second time, enjoying the vibe, I sensed commotion. The rise of an internal motion in between silence, peeping and speaking emotion. Now, I was set to feel the jabs a tad bit boldly in between masking. I'm anxious, hoping you don't notice. With a beautiful face like yours, filled with excitement, feeling the eyes scold me, with a sneaky mouth full of compliments, circulating my every move, patrolling me. You would say that I'm being paranoid. I say I'm being careful. Too much is never too good, especially in one dose. I like a minimal, special moments, of course, commotion. Over the laughs, over the jokes, over the game night we chose, by choice, amongst love, amongst friends, hoping not to be foes. Commotion, of which no one spoke. Still we all giggled, holding on to our glasses, though never for a toast. Usually hanging out, getting connected gives me the fright. The triggers nostalgia of those moments where something just wasn't right. It was like you had to look at it from the side eye. And on other occasions, we spoke. On the one-to-one, never taking no. Easy to know. You need to please. You need to say anything to make you feel at ease. Then, your fear of any precipitation of any situation for would lead you to go underneath the surface, accumulating moistures of tears, hoping you would just evaporate into thin air, condensing the way you appear, as if you're the motherfucking clouds itself. And even if you were your emotions, you blew them away. Like the calm before the storm, anticipating a natural disaster kind of flow. And we all have heard, when it rains, it pours. Like hurricanes, once you release oceans of pain, it's headed your way, huffing and puffing humidity into your brain. I saw it. You kept blowing the clouds away, for it rose, then rotated, then you blew as it landed on someone else waiting for a sunny day. You ain't care. It wasn't your way. You didn't care. It wasn't your day. It was all beneath you when you weren't given what you have seen given to others in a way. Your cup wasn't filled. It wasn't the vibe. Others had cocktails. Others had wine. Everyone had their own cup. It wasn't the vibe. To hear everyone had better than I. Hoping glasses shatter as long as it isn't their own. Reaching up for a glass though, never for a toast. Oh no. Feeling the fright. Later long after you let them in, people show their true sides. Peeping my peeking side eye, for why even come in or come close to where you dislike? Say it's what you adore, then hate it for you feel like you don't come close. And you may be the problem or be the problem, still a problem of course. Please evolve more. Days are short. In parentheses, where one has, the other one don't. Square two, most of us go through the pain alone. Multiplying reflection by 100 to divide out your disdain for others in comparison to yours. Then you sum up a little bit of courage to subtract the way you've been projecting on how you feel about yourself, equaling to coming back to reality after you figured out what you have without. For I sense commotion. Commotion, the rise of an external motion as you push back the line I created for myself. Who said boundaries is gold to someone that of it is poor, completely out of change, let alone gullible to everything it sees, everything is told? The mind told you there was something better and you swore you wasn't worth a penny. The mind made a shift when you saw the smile just like many, just like Penny. Even though same one you gave, but you didn't have any commotion. No more laughs, no more jokes. No more giggles, you mumbled, I spoke as we popped bottles, glasses broke. You always raise your glass, remember though, never for a toast. Listen, sometimes hanging out, getting connected gives me the fright. I'm telling you, pure heebie-jeebies, okay? Some don't understand the grass isn't green on the other side. We all have our days. Some run to the green grass and see the seasons regardless change. Where the flowers die, no one to look besides. When the soul is dry, no tears left in to die, just bottled up somewhere. Krabby Patty recipe, hanging on endlessly, hanging on desperately, all the while finding the remedy. All the while battling friends, family, turning into enemies. All the while we hiding what we're feeling while smiling for others, having empathy. Some run to the green grass, and because of this run away to somewhere that's greener and fall into the same maze. Hanging out triggers nostalgia of those moments where something just wasn't right. Watching, never minding their time as the globe spin, focusing on spite. When we all had the cup, we was all a part of a vibe. We all had the choice of cocktails and wine. I went with hard cider, you went with tequila and lime. You compared as I contrasted and appreciated our differences than I. For my smiles never gave my clouds away, intentionally anyways. I wish my body could hold a Henny tank, hard side of things. You believed I had the space to remove my sun, bringing hurricanes, as if I wasn't moving this whole time of grace. And I remain by my corner, filled with gold, even if my pockets don't ring. Filled with love, even if my heart for whom won't sing. And I won't do what you did, this record won't spin. I remain by my corner till distracted you get by someone who smiles brighter, someone that can play pretend. Then I'll slide somewhere out of sight, out of mind, dancing my own ring until the cup is filled to the line. Hoping I don't have to see anyone through my side eye again.